Alright, and we are live. Normal Maggey day. Time to point out more people and say some more words. Such insolence. Thank you, thank you, Crow Command Stern Septuple Anti. Sorry we're a bit late today. There was a Scooby-Doo emergency, I'm sure you understand. Hang on, Sky, can you still hear me?
Hear you.
You can hear me? Okay, it said that there was a poor reception for a second.
Weird.
Just need to get some things going. I should have shared the link before we started this stream.
Oh, you can barely hear me? Oh, shit.
Wait, can I turn up the volume, on just you? No, you're as high volume as it can get.
Okay, that's kind of weird though.
Someone was gratuitously broadcasting episodes of Velma at people without a license. Yeah, sure. No, what really happened was we, well, not really we, just I watched, the Scooby-Doo crossover with the Addams Family that was lost for a while, but they finally put it on HBO Max. And it definitely lived up to expectations. They made a lot of puns back in the day. That was like the main source of humor, turns out. Boy, am I sure glad that we're out here and he's frozen in there and that he's the sheriff. Yeah, it should. That was.
I feel like I know that from something.
That's like a Scooby-Doo like YouTube poop meme. Oh man, if maybe we should have done these on Fridays because it would have been perfect. We almost got the episode focusing on Maggey on Friday the 13th.
What? It was what?
It was Friday the 13th yesterday.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was a very low-key Friday the 13th, honestly. Alright, there we go, and yeah. Hello once again, everybody, and welcome to Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Can we still barely hear Sky? Is that still the thing?
Am I sounding okay, everyone?
I could, like... Would turning down the game volume maybe help? So I can't really turn up Sky any further. Wait, why is it not even get up? My favorite kind of slasher movie, the low-key ones, yeah. Alright, I turn it down a little, try talking now.
This is a test, and I'm about to kick someone's ass.
Okay. Septuple Anti says I can hear Sky a bit better now, but they're still pretty echoey. I don't think it's the volume, it's more like Sky is distant from the mic.
Literally, like, I am in front of my computer right now. I don't know how, like, I am pretty close. I don't know what's going on. Hang on, let me see what I can do on my end.
I don't know, sometimes my guests are just echoey for no reason. Oh, ass kicking worked? Oh, okay, so I guess it's better now.
Oh, okay, okay, I'm gonna stop that then.
Alright. So, when we last left Miles Edgeworth, Gumshoe was accused of a crime, and Miles was accused of a crime, and then Maggey was accused of a crime, and now we got kicked out of Edgeworth's office.
I was about to say Phoenix was accused of a crime, but I forgot he ain't in this game.
Yeah, well, he's mostly not in this game, but yeah. And another thing, last time when we played this game, there was a thing where we couldn't decide whether to do the HD style or the pixel art style for these streams. So, we have decided on a compromise that for each stream that we do, we're going to alternate between, 1 week we're gonna do HD, and 1 week we're gonna do pixel art, and then we do HD and pixel art, and so on. So that's what we're doing now. So this week we're gonna see how the pixel art style looks in this game. Wait, no, Maya in this game. Yeah, Maya also hasn't been, accused of a crime, yet. Who knows? Night is still young. Oh, that means she can't be accused of a murder. Yay! But yeah, so yeah, with that, we are going to continue on with this case. I believe it was this is where we were. Let's start. March 14th, 4:18 a.m., Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor hallway. It looks like the backgrounds are pixelated at a different, like, pixel size than the sprites. The thing about this game's pixel art is it's not exactly the same sprites as the original game. They, like, kind of upscaled them, but only, like, halfway. And it's kind of weird looking, but we're sticking with this for now.
What is with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable.
Please maintain your professionalism, detective.
I'm gonna find some real solid evidence proving Maggey's innocence. You'll see, sir.
But we've been
Can they just kiss already?
Yeah, I hope so. But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir!
True. So then not one now.
Looks like my life's fallen into yet another gigantic ditch. Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway.
Really, sir?
For example, this hallway. The linchpin of his argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key. What's up with that basketball? That's something I want to investigate. In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding my door. Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor hallway. What?
The thing that, like, appeared on the screen. Begin investigation.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I've been told, that I should, talk to a Gumshoe about something here.
Huh? Yes, sir?
One thing is that, the sprites when they're in this form, like, are not pixelated. They're still HD. It's just the overworld things.
Isn't your anti? If Gumshoe and Maggey don't make out, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I mean, it's about time. I mean, there's only a couple games left with them in them. Detective Gumshoe, you look rather intrigued by something. Care to share?
It's nothing. I just noticed that Mr. Portsman calls his barn a gym.
Oh, right, that was the thing.
And the detective in the Sunday night drama, All My Cops, is named Jim too.
Oh, great. He's just role-playing as a detective.
I bet one of them is a big fan of that show.
You seem to know a little something about it yourself. I take it you watch it too.
Of course! The tie bond of friendship between the prosecutor and detective is great, sir! Oh my god, this poor me. But it's nothing compared to the strong relationship we have.
Friendship, detective? I think you're mistaking it with pity! Jesus Christ! Edgeworth, don't say the quiet part out loud!
Oh yes, the true murder weapon. The basketball!
The true murder weapon is Edgeworth's words, I think. He just fucking killed Gumshoe.
How can you say that, sir? And after all we've been through, too!
This fucking poor and that's okay. Well, I got the achievement for that. I don't.
What's the achievement?
It's called friendship or pity. God, I feel bad. I feel bad. Was it worth it?
No.
I assume you understand how to conduct investigations, Detective Gumshoe. It is your fucking job.
Of course, sir. Examine anything and everything with it. By checking various things out, we can gather all sorts of evidence and information.
Okay, so
You can see that evidence been collected with it.
Gumshoe just got pity zoned. That's worse than the friend zone. This is just like it's an easy.
For information.
That is not the only Edgeworth is a jerk achievement, and it's not the worst. I mean, well, that's what we get for playing as the villain from the first game. So.
Oh, I don't really.
I mean, he was an antagonist at least.
Yes.
For information and leads, it's Ulb.
That's it. Great job, sir. Deductive reasonable is the way to go.
It's called deductive reasoning, detective. Clearly something you lack. At least he didn't say that one out loud. So are these other ones just reminding us how to play the game? About Miss Bird.
No way she's the killer. Please don't tell me you buy that accusation, sir.
Rest assured, I think she's innocent. However, I need to ask her a few things regarding her security guard position.
Well, if you're only asking, that's okay. Is he like a protective boyfriend?
I think that's the deal that he's going with.
Okay. Just say it next to impress it.
It seems that he gets really angry whenever Maggey is accused of a crime, which this is the third time that's happened so far. She's the first time was when she got the first time was when she got accused of killing her boyfriend. The second time was when she got accused of killing Glenn Elg, and now this time,
Oh, okay.
So she's actually matched Maya's record so far.
Oh wow, it's gonna be a competition between the two.
Yeah, who gets the free Sunday first?
Yeah, then you two can talk about whatever topic you pick. When you want to ask her about evidence, all you have to do is present it to her with
yeah, this is just a hint system to prompt you on what to do next, but achievements are linked in now, and there's fluff with your partner talking about what's going on. So, like, I guess I'll have to consult the walkthrough. This is the only time that has an achievement, though, in this case, I think.
After you choose what to show her, press Y and off you two go. Jesus, I can't English. I recommend showing different people different things. You'd be surprised by what they say.
Thank you for the explanation, though I don't recall asking for one.
Oh, just so you know, sir, You can show me evidence in the same way, too.
I do believe it's time to get down to business and defeat the Huns and ask some questions of Miss Bird.
Oh my god. I can't.
Okay, I feel like half of this game is gonna be just Gumshoe abuse.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case. I've always... What?
Sorry, you stumbled and said speak for you.
I speak with you, sorry, I've always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth. Oh, right. He wasn't involved, he wasn't involved with any of the cases that she was in, was he?
No, she wasn't.
Because Winston prosecuted the first one, then, it was Godot was the second one. Yeah. I can't let this chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing my notes to her with yeah! Okay, I guess I'll do that then. Yeah, the master key. So, when did you discover that the master key was missing? By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 a.m., sir. And I noticed it was back at around 2:30 a.m. I am the Edgeworth! I speak for the birds! And it was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. Look, we had an entire thing on Tumblr about where people were obsessed with the Onceler. Can we do that with Miles Edgeworth now? Can he be the new Tumblr sexy man? I mean, I don't know if he qualifies because he's just actually sexy. So...
Yeah, he's really sexy.
Yeah. But I'm sure that between those 2 times, it was not just gone, but stolen, sir! Oh, we got a new clue! A blues clue. Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place? I don't know if you noticed this, Edgeworth, but the police here kinda suck. Ah, it's not like that, sir! We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window. Always, you say? Except for this time, correct? Well, I admit that it was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it out because I was sorta using it at the time. Huh? It was after I had used it that I left it sitting out on the ledge. Okay, what did you use it for? She used the master key. This does not look good for your case, Maggey.
It doesn't!
Have you ever met the victim before? Well, I've seen him a couple of times before when I had to go to Mr. Portsman's office. Mr. Faith is always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir. Oh, that's what the basketball is for, probably.
That sounds like fun. Just once I'd love to play with them.
But I can't now because one of them's dead. It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman. All Mr. Faith ever did was pass him the ball, sir.
On second thought, I don't think I'd fit in all that well with him.
Yeah, they probably would have made you sit on the bench. Okay, you used the fucking master key? What did you mean you used the master key? Oh, I'd used it to open the door for this prosecutor who'd forgotten his key. Oh, okay, that sounds reasonable. Wait a minute. Okay, something doesn't add up. I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right?
What?
Ah!
Hang on, girl.
What is it? That's right! I just remembered! The prosecutor who forgot his key! It was Mr. Portsman, sir! Okay, it's all coming together. I see what happened now. What? Please tell me more, Miss Bird, quickly! Okay, it was around 12 a.m. Mr. Portsman had forgotten his office key, so he came down to security, sir. and that's when you loan the master key to him. No way! It's against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone! I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door to him personally, sir. Why is she so cute in every outfit? Jesus Christ. I see.
And then what happened after that?
Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around 1:30 a.m., I think. So, in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight.
Talk about suspicious.
I just looked over the guide. There's like one other time they tie an achievement to partner talk, and it's in the second game, so you don't have to worry about it, I guess. Okay, cool. But I mean, it might be nice to use it occasionally just to give Gumshoe more lines, but, I doubt you can say that you've never left your keys at home, detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsman's door. But first, let's talk to the victim about herself. Miss Maggey Bird, correct? I take it that you're an acquaintance of the detective.
She was still on the force, sir. One day she got caught up in a murder and things started to go downhill. So she quit. Aww.
But I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought until a couple hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night. You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct? Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. ... question mark. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. I think they just copy-pasted this monologue from the second game. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and now I even managed to be named a criminal just when I became a security guard. That's a lot to go through in one lifetime. I know! And just when I thought I finally found my happiness, I wind up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck. You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bird, nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is your cooperation. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, you can count on me. I'll do all I can to help. Alright, well, hang on, let's check out what's up with this. What is a basketball doing here? Also, what is Winston Payne doing over there?
It's Mr. Portsman's prized possession, sir. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis.
And swimming, I guess? And not a single one of those sports suitable to be used in a hallway. Wait, sorry, I was so distracted by the basketball, I didn't notice that there's a basketball hoop in the hallway? What?
Yeah.
Is this what our police funding is going to?
No, they're prosecutors, so their funding is different.
I think we need to defund the prosecutor's office. What is a basketball hoop doing here?
Hey, didn't this used to be just outside next to the building a long time ago?
So when and why was it moved indoors?
I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently.
Drag it?
I heard that they couldn't fit it in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it in himself. Oh, wow. 12?
All the way up to the 12th floor? It looks like you're in for quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. To be sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly post-haste. Sounds like a messy case you've gotten on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open.
Why do I feel like Winston Payne has a, chilly voice?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to channel. How gracious. I will keep you off in mind. Who is this guy again? I would feel bad for Winston if he wasn't a douchebag. Is everything alright? Yes, sir! If you must know, I weighed myself this morning, and I'm finally at 154 pounds. Thanks for sharing. Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway in this room. Oh! Everything's okay, sir! A word of advice, stay focused, or you may start to lose even more weight. I mean, mission accomplished, maybe? I don't know. That sounds like that's his goal? Sorry, let me catch up with the chat. Let's examine land's greatest enemy, doors. And does this game have more backtracking than Battle Network 1 or less? Well, we'll find out. Let's check this door. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Oh, really? Will you? A minimalist yet classy door made of top-quality wood.
It's kind of majestic, too. Fits in really well with the ambience of the prosecutor's office. Yeah, but Mr. Portsman seems dignified just because he works behind one of these.
Nonsense. A man doesn't become more or less dignified because of where he works. Just look at that guy over there, whose name I've forgotten.
Well, he seems more dignified than Mr. Payne.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Mr. Payne? I suppose custodial work can also be dignified. He doesn't even know. This totally deserved. The door's locked tight.
I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edwards?
This is the office of a high prosecutor detective. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them.
So I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is.
What are the odds that we're going to meet a really good thief in this game? I think that's just unrealistic expectations. Might I advise you to return that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from? Jesus, Edgeworth is not pulling punches in this game. He just has all the zingers.
It's Mr. Portsman's personal basketball hoop.
I can't believe he put something like this in the hallway of a prosecutor's office.
But, you know, it's actually pretty useful, sir. I haven't gotten lost trying to get to your office since it's been here. What?
I mean, yeah, I guess it makes for a good landmark. Something Battle Network 1 doesn't have. How long have I had the same office and yet you still managed to get lost? Okay, Doesn't seem to be anything else out of the ordinary over here. Okay, let's examine this door. I won't yes, I know, nook and crannies. 1202. These 4 numbers on a number plate alone proclaim this to be my office.
Whoops! Hey, these number plates slide right out, sir?
Oh, that Septuple Anti says he's grumpy without his boyfriend. Yep, that's about right. They have to be able to take the plate off when a room becomes vacant, you know. Although the idea that it can be so easily removed is kind of...
That is actually suspicious.
That sounds like a clue. I don't see any signs of forced entry.
And according to the guide, no signs of that the lock was picked either.
And the guards are always so very trustworthy at this place, meaning that the door really was opened with a key. Did you happen to ask if any prints were lifted from the doorknob? Like perhaps paw prints?
Apparently the doorknob's clean as a whistle. What? They think.
Whoever this thief is, they did a good job of not leaving any clues behind. What's the rest? A minimalist, yet classy door. Made of high-quality wood. It's sturdily made, making it near impossible to break in by force.
It's almost majestic, sir. I wish I could be as stately as this door.
Only Gumshoe would praise a door as something greater than himself. Being a detective has its own rewards and a certain virtuous value, I think. You know, remember what I said about this, how this case is technically 4th in the game's timeline? Oh, so maybe, I guess, probably they've already met the thief that I was so wait, where, I'll deal with that later. If you live up to your full potential, that's a poignant trait that anyone can admire.
I see. So you're saying, sir, that me being me is the best thing I can do for everyone?
Right.
That long pause wasn't exactly reassuring, sir.
He's trying. He's trying to be nice. Thinking back to everything Edgeworth has to go through in the remaining chapters makes sense he's grumpy. Well, alright then, examine the couch. I won't rest until I feel like he has a thing for Nook and... There's a book under here. Huh?
Is it some Zero Series file, sir?
No doubt about it. The bloody letters mark it clear as day. And now my fingerprints are on them. There seems to be a few pages missing. It's completely laminated, very well put together. A thief took only what was necessary and left the rest behind.
So what are those zero files about, sir?
They're a secret project from the prosecutor's office to try and build the ultimate robot with free will. I mean, not...
I guess they've got some worth stealing in them, huh?
Not particularly. It's just a collection of court case files. However, the cases within these files are not mine. They belong to Dr. They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. What, Lana? Lana Sky?
When you said Lana, I immediately thought Lana Del Rey.
No, not her. I don't know anything about pop music. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were. I still haven't even listened to that Brat Summer album. That
means the thief must have also wanted the file for a specific reason, right?
It would seem so. Only the pages related to that case from 10 years ago I'm missing.
I wonder why anyone cared about such an old case.
Everybody always cares about old cases in this game, Gumshoe. Alright, so... Well, I can imagine Edgeworth hiding under a bed and hissing when anyone gets near.
No, I want to see that.
Yeah, he would do that. A well-crafted, high-quality sofa for visitors. The stitching is excellent. Oh, I thought I got an achievement for looking at the couch, but that's just one of my friends playing Deltarune.
Talk about a luxury waiting area. These babies are also great for napping. Oh no, this poor boy.
Gumshoe, do you live in the prosecutor's office? You would sleep even out here, detective, in a hallway?
Whatever I do, I always end up dreaming about giving testimony up on the stand. Oh my god. But it always ends the same way. Me getting trounced by a lawyer. Isn't that awful? I wonder if it's a specific lawyer.
Well, maybe I should give it a try sometime. To envision myself winning naturally, not because I want to dream of a certain lawyer. Certainly not that. Wait, what's down here? I bet the thief's not under here.
Wait, oh, no, I guess there isn't enough space for anyone to hide up under here anyway. I mean, if someone could contort themselves to fit, I'd be really impressed.
Wait, what? Hang on, what? Oh, sounds to me like somebody has already tried at least once before. Why is my controller not working? What?
Is it connected properly?
Hang on, what? My computer just randomly stopped recognizing it.
Oh.
That's... Okay, it's working now.
Okay.
That was weird. I don't know what was up there. Alright, so, stop. Okay, now it keeps disconnecting for some reason. This is weird.
Oh.
Okay, it seems to be fine now. Okay, so... Is there any logic that we can do right now? Okay, this key... This key went missing approximately 1 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. The key was used to unlock and lock Portsman's office at 12 a.m. and 1:30. Do we really need to use logic to connect those? That seems kind of obvious, but, maybe that's what they're getting at? Miss Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story. What? No, wait, pal! I mean, sir! His mannerisms are rubbing off on her. You said that you locked up Mr. Portsman's office at around 1:30 a.m., correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time. Oh, what? Huh? What? Wow! Nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. I had totally forgotten all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. You're right. It was around that very time that I realized the master key had been missing. And? Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir. And Maggey, I feel like, I don't think this was bad luck. I think you did this one to yourself. You pretended. Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir. So, in actuality, you never did relock the door, then. Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly.
Oh, that means we can get in.
Aha! We can break and enter. Well, we don't really need to break, I guess. But, alright, nothing. I guess that, yeah, so I guess we can go in here. I won't rest until I've inspected every, okay, do I need to is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Well, you see, it's, this is the door to the office, and this is the door. What? It's not, okay, I guess that didn't work. Oh wait, no, I need to present it. I pressed the wrong button. Eureka! This location contradicts this piece of evidence!
I don't see anything wrong at all, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, you should think a little harder, sir. That sums up his character entirely. Yeah, entering and entering. Although I don't really get it myself either. I see. Okay, wait, what? In that case, I'll point out what's wrong once more for the two of you. Since if I look a little harder, I'll find the contradiction slumbering here. Should probably also flip through my organizer one more time. Wait a minute, I did...
Keyhole?
Wait a minute, I didn't examine the door sign. What's that? Room 1203. I take it this is Mr. Portsman's office. Yeah, you can't mistake it because of that basketball hoop, sir. Ah, that reminds me, Mr. Portsman also actually won room 1202 really badly. But since you're already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir. Hang on. Don't tell me that he tried to frame us for a murder in our office just so he could get our office. Please tell me that's not what is happening here.
God, I hope not.
So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting room 1202? I'm not sure, but I bet it's because of something like his birthday is December 2nd.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why.
I can think of at least 3. Why am I even wasting time thinking about this? Wait, no, I want to hear those reasons. Okay, Okay, hang on, let's check the organizer. Okay, Stolen's file, Mr. Bird unlocked the door, but Master Key was stolen, she couldn't lock it up. That's 1203. Wait, wait a minute, is the door locked here? Still? The door is locked tight. Oh! I see. So the contradiction is that the door was never locked, but it seems to be locked now.
Okay.
So I guess I needed to be specific about the spot. Eureka! There's a contradiction here between reality and the evidence. If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight?
Huh? You know you're right.
Miss Bird, are you sure you really didn't relock this door? I'm certain of it, sir. I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed it himself that I hadn't.
Which means what, sir?
It either means that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one. He switched the door signs, maybe. I think that's what happened. I think he switched the door signs to make it look like Miss Bird was opening his office when it was actually Edgeworth's.
You might be right.
I think that makes sense.
She opened a different door, but how can you prove that?
There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is we need to examine these prints on the number plate. The prints on the number plate, they will tell us all we need to know. Everything? Really? Like what, sir? Like the meaning of life? The reason that we exist? But like, well, for example, and such as, what do you, hey, Hank, what the fuck, hey, wait, no, that's not it? What, like, well, for example, and such as, well, we know for sure that Detective Gumshoe's dinner will only consist of instant noodles. What? What? What?
Wow, that's amazing, sir. What the fuck?
What are you talking about? Was that supposed to be a joke to cheer me up, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, that's it. Now then, we should get back to doing what we need to do, and that is, we need to examine these prints on the doorknob, I guess?
Maybe?
The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything.
Hey, you, you, pal. Do us a favor and see what you can live from this, okay? I thought he was talking to Edgeworth like that for a second.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I guess it's this guy.
So, what'd you find out?
There's no need for such belligerent nostril flaring, detective. I can't even see your nostrils in this art style. Sir, I found out only Portsman's and Mr. Face's prints on the doorknob. So only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's pretty decisive.
I'm lost, sir.
Another person streaming Ace Attorney. What a time to browse the live section of YouTube. You said it, my sister thinks I'm autistic. Yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, the game, like, just came out. So it makes sense. We're getting in on the ground floor of this. Thinking logically, a certain other person's print should be on this knob as well. Sorry. Now then, whose print should also be on the doorknob? Maggey? Take that! Don't you find it odd? The prints of the person who unlocked this door are absent.
You mean...
Yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. Alright, well, cool. And then the prints on my office door are wiped clean, so I have a feeling of something. What have we here? Oh, that looks important. I won't rest until I've inspected every nook and cranny, whatever. What is this? Looks like it. Oh.
It looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's something written on it.
Looks like a note from the victim. I brought the 3 pieces of evidence by, just like we talked about on the phone, but it looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later, buddy. Well, that's not suspicious at all. What's that text that looks faded on it? Oh wait, maybe that's just what his handwriting looks like, and it just looks like it's in this font for... And...
What?
And Septuple Anti says Edgeworth would know something about getting his fingers on his knob. Oh boy. These are the jokes, people. The HD sprite, I'd argue, makes this less obvious, really. How so? Note left by victim data, jot down in my organizer. Anything else? Minimalist, yet classy. Yeah, we've done this. Mr. Payne, examine the basketball. Is this basketball property of Mr. Portsman? Yes, sir! He's always ready for a match!
Basketball, soccer, dodgeball, tennis. Doesn't matter what sport it is, he's game. Although, I think it'd be a little hard to play tennis. With this ball, excuse me.
That isn't the point you should be focusing on, detective.
You're right, sir. Now I know what I should be focusing on. God, Mr. Portsman, someone should teach him to clean up his toys after he's done playing.
I think we've reached the end of this conversation. What's this?
What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey! How about a game?
Wait, why? Oh, wait, it looks like the...
Oh!
Wait a minute, it looks like the basketball hoop was moved? A little bit?
Yeah!
Huh. That's okay, detective. I just found the position of this hoop to be a little off.
Hey, you're right, sir! I guess it should do when someone made a seriously sweet slam dunk.
The positioning of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I'd better take note of this in my handy-dandy notebook. And we got all our health back. Yay. Investigation complete. Poking around this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely.
How so, sir?
In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat with the real culprit of this case. You know who the killer is? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but you're both idiots, so as long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman, the most suspicious man here. What? Mr. Portsman? But he seems so trustworthy.
Oh my god. Do we have to go over the fact that if they seem trustworthy, they fucking ain't?
I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody that I've met seems very trustworthy. Especially that guy that hired me for the restaurant, and that guy that called me on the phone about his missing phone, and also Mr. Portsman.
Okay. I knew that's exactly what my logic senses were telling me too. Sorry, that was
sorry.
one.
Sorry.
I suspected him from the instant he accused Maggey of being the killer, sir.
One cool thing this collection has that the original trilogy didn't is it has a history thing.
Oh, thank God.
So if we miss a line, we can just go back. Not just anything but logical. I feel like every visual novel port should have that, but I guess Capcom didn't feel like it the first time.
Chat.
Mr. Portsman, no! I was sure it was Mr. Payne. I mean, it's only a matter of time before he commits some kind of crime. I feel like it. That is anything but logical. And you missed arguably Maggie's greatest overly trusting moment, Zin E-Hop. Oh, right, yeah. The frickin' Furio Tigre. Lady and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door.
Oh, he's being dramatic today.
I'm always fucking dramatic! Alright, in the High Prosecutor's office. Mr. Portsman, I finished processing the bloody letter, sir!
Gander at it! Pass it here! Okay, let me see if I can do a California boy accent or something. Oh wait, looking good, you there! Take care of this!
I will neither confirm or deny that Payne eventually tries to kill Phoenix. I mean, if I was Payne, I would want to kill Phoenix.
Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe!
And some other guys.
Fucking California. My California accent is horrible.
I mean, you already have a California accent by default.
I mean, I did a two truths and one lie thing, and people thought I wasn't born in California, so...
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, and I think it might be because of my accent, because my mom lived in New York for a while, and my dad lived in Florida for a while, so...
So it just kind of, like, averages out.
Probably. Anyway, end of the line for you, Portsman. We got you now. I fucked up his accent. I'm so sorry, Gumshoe. Please forgive me.
I'm sure he'll forgive you.
Go off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke?
It's no joke. We know, Mr. Jacques Portsman, that you are the guilty party in this case.
You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too.
I am upset about that, but that's besides the point.
So I guess you can stay if you promise to stay out of our way.
I can't promise that. You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job? Humph. I can see right through the unsightly paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl.
Who would have thought that it would have come to this?
Me?
Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Konma, right?
Don't speak his fucking name!
The legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years.
Do you think Edgeworth was in theater in high school?
Probably.
Anti. Edgeworth was the theater kid. He fucking got a PhD in theater.
Oh, wait, no, they actually, oh my god, and the fact that Phoenix was, like, in art before he switched to law, too.
Oh my god, they were it was an art kid and a theater kid. Wait a minute. Wait, you're an art student and I was a theater student.
Oh my god!
Wait a minute. I'm connecting the dots! I'm connecting the dots! I've connected them. Oh my god. Okay, well then after now with that revelation,
And there was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence with that guy.
we've already been through this, and we had a really long case about it earlier.
Really teaches me that you gotta stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know.
The patterns, they recur.
They reoccur.
It's like poetry. It rhymes. Are you done trying to play mind games with me? Because they won't work. I don't learn how to do mind chess until the next game. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for now is explaining yourself. You didn't connect shit. I connected them. All of that, too, will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game's up.
Or aren't you full of yourself? Even though you have yet to prove anything.
Alright, time for testimony.
I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but here's a mound of evidence that's points away from me being the culprit.
Do tell.
You seem like a Texan accent.
He just has all the accents.
Yeah. Besides, how may I ask, do you propose I unlocked your door and got in here?
Well, we know what to press against that.
Look, I don't feel bad for doing this to you, but I got work to do. So we're done here.
Alright, well, sorry, but we are not finished yet. Edgeworth would know a thing or two about using his mouth! God damn it. The jokes are too easy.
God, I love this community.
Me too. I'm glad that you're all here to witness this with us.
Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on some?
I'll show you what I'm basing my accusations on, with evidence. Alright, I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a... Edgeworth would know a thing or two about being too easy! God damn it! Oh, this is great. Alright, the jokes are too easy. Welcome to Ace Attorney. Yeah. Sorry, wait, what's this evidence again? Oh, and what, pray tell, kind of evidence are we talking about here?
Jim was my partner, so you can't say I had a motive for killing him. Yeah, you did.
And? That's it? That's not even an anthill, let alone a mountain.
But there's more. It's more than enough. Wouldn't you agree? No.
No. Might I recommend that you review what the word evidence means? I like that whenever it pans over to Edgeworth, the steel samurai figure is behind him, like he's watching over him as he deals out justice or something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It doesn't change the fact that evidence doesn't point to me as the killer.
Oh, that's what you think so far. Okay, well, How do you propose I unlock the door? Well, guess what? I did press the wrong button there.
That's okay.
Unfortunately, I believe I've already shown you how earlier.
Your speculations mean nothing, as I still insist that I cannot gain access to your room.
What should I do now? Should I raise an objection? Yes.
Yeah?
You claim to have had no way to open my door, however, is that really the honest truth?
Alright, I'll humor you. Go ahead, shoot.
No, that's your job. You're the killer. Very well then, I propose that you use this to open my door. The master key, yeah. Take that! I believe you're able to open my office door with the master key, no less.
Wait. Hold on for a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know.
Yeah, of course you didn't. Precisely, you're able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right, you used your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key. Take that! You had asked Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes.
Yeah, Karen forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know.
But
he did that on purpose.
But the room you had Miss Bird open at that time was not your own, was it? What? Didn't we establish this already? You were there.
Wait. I just realized something.
What?
So you know how he has the fucking basketball hoop outside his door?
Yeah?
He fucking moved it to Edgeworth.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
And then he moved it back, and that's why it looked like it moved.
That it all connects. Of course, he used the door to open the door. Yeah, of course.
You have quite the imagination, sir. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we?
I'm certain it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir.
See? Miss Bird backs up my story.
And I'm accusing her of murder, so you know she's trustworthy. Yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? Yeah, we established all the facts and made it make sense, but didn't explain it to Gumshoe or Maggey. Oh, I see, so we just kept it to ourselves.
And how do you suppose I did that?
By switching the number plates on our doors, for example. That's right! They do slide out pretty easily! Furthermore, you then used one other thing to give a very strong impression that the door she was opening was yours and not, in fact, mine! What was it that Mr. Portsman used to make Miss Bird think that it was his room? Why, it was the fucking... Where is it? It was a basketball hoop! Take that! What? The basketball hoop, sir? It's quite the peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone a hallway in this building. Oh, they have the basketball hoop in the background here. I see. Which is why it left an unusually strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor. That's very true, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman's. There are signs that the hoop has been moved. To sit in front of my office, to be sure.
I see. So that's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off of the racetrack.
Are you fucking sure? Okay.
Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me.
That's what you think. So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he?
I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket. Okay.
I bet that's not even made of good material.
And Miss Bird is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wore. Oh, fuck you!
My jacket's not dirty, I'll have you know. I just washed yesterday. You have to take the little feather pins off of it to make it but when I put it in the wash, you know, it's the, you know, how similar are these offices? They have roughly the same layout, but Maggey opened the door of this room. She didn't see the obviously Edgeworth jacket. Maybe she just didn't look into it. Maybe she just opened the door and was like, well, my job is done, I'm going.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happened.
Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here. Edgeworth would know a thing or two about being covered in slime. That didn't make sense. It kind of made sense. I don't know. That was a stretch. Okay,
Girl,
okay, I was in my office room the whole time. No, it wasn't, because,
What's the next one after?
You don't have a single reason to suspect me. Maybe I'm supposed to...
Press.
Yeah, press. Okay. Hold it! And what were you doing in your office?
I was doing my usual training regimen.
Training regimen? Were you going through your law books from start to finish?
Mainly battling practice and some weights. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance.
Now you're just spouting nonsense. Edgeworth would know a thing or two about the spout. Okay, okay, I feel like we're stretching with these ones a little bit, but,
Okay.
Sorry.
Wow, you must be the buffiest prosecutor we got.
With the weakest legal muscles, it would seem.
I was just doing my usual workout, so...
Edgeworth looks more buff than this guy.
He does.
Okay, Hold it! Hang on. I think I've given you quite a few reasons, actually. What?
But no, this would stand up on their own!
And what about all the evidence?
It's all circumstantial, no judgment would convict on such flimsy evidence.
He seems to be trembling a little. One more little push. All I have to do is find the flaw in his testimony. Alright, hang on. Dang it, what, okay, is it just the key? Wait, no, because the note says that he wasn't in his office.
Oh!
That was a lie. Oh wait, sorry. Objection!
What are you talking about? How was that a lie?
This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman.
A note?
It was left under your door, or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you, and what were you doing? I feel like he just, like, broke his back or something. Shall I explain it in full detail to you? You are busy snooping around in my room, as usual, I see. The very room you had Miss Bird open for you.
That's just nonsense! You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me?
Oh, yes, the fuck I do! Oh, but I fucking do. I have very decisive evidence.
No way!
This guy does not have a poker face. This is proof positive that you had Miss Bird open the door for you. The master key?
What, we'll go over the door the door real quick? I want to see what it says in the description.
Miss Bird says she unlocked this door, but her prints were not found in the door. Oh, right, yeah, of course.
What do you mean that one? Because of the prints?
Yes, take that! I had your door dusted for prints.
My door? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time.
You're right, I didn't find anything. And definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints.
Her prints? What do they have to do with anything?
Let's put it this way, if she really was the one who opened your door, then her prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Obviously, you moron. Further, all of the prints on my office door's knob have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. You stole into my office with the... I don't think that makes sense. And Detective Faith found you out. It does?
Yeah. It's like a weird phrase, but it's a weird phrase. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, Edgeworth would know a thing or two about saying weird phrases. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did, and you had to threaten me as you escaped. Now, how many times can we make these characters say knob before the case is over? Let's find out. As I said when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office! And as I said to Gumshoe after the fact, no one gets away with tracking mud into my office. What the fuck?
And just what's so funny, pal? Well, that look of stiff seriousness on your face, of this and that, well, that look of stiff seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me, is simply too much to bear.
How much more of this is there?
There's just nothing else like it in the world.
Yeah, that most low-key breakdown ever. I feel like he's gonna have a stronger breakdown later. We're still not done. What?
What?
Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all, and he even backed it up! You're the murderer! Can we all go home now? Stop trying to be slippery and just admit to the crime already! This is supposed to be the tutorial!
And as I said earlier, it's all circumstantial. So full of conjecture.
Jesus Christ, Phoenix Wright had amnesia when he did my case, and he got it done quicker than this. In fact, you look exactly as douchebaggy as the same guy who actually killed the guy in that case. Why do I keep getting accused of murder when the actual murderers are just complete assholes from college? Edgeworth would know a thing or two about backing it up. Oh my god. Okay, let's keep going.
You say you checked my doorknob for prints?
That's one.
Well, I can readily confess that I had wiped that doorknob down well. No.
That's two. Eh?
I'm a little obsessed compulsive, you see. I don't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched.
That's three? Technically, yeah.
Which is why I wiped the doorknob down as soon as I could. I could after you opened the door.
That's for. I see you're intentionally adding door to the beginning of these.
After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my prints would be on there. You made that up just now, didn't you? Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, he could have left it there before he arrived at the office.
Okay, you know what? That's actually a good point.
Like early evening, for example?
Are you saying that you failed to notice a note in your doorway?
Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse.
Now that's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size.
But can you prove that? You can't prove that, can you?
Say something, Mr. Edgeworth! Back me up here, sir! Portsman makes a good point. I can't prove that he didn't simply overlook it. He is stupid enough to do that.
Besides, I have an airtight alibi.
No, you don't. Airtight, you say?
I only just realized I had one as we were talking.
Go to fucking hell.
So fucking convenient. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I told you sooner. So fucking convenient he remembers the alibi.
Alright, what's this now?
If memory serves, you came back to this office around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then when you had the unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit.
How do you know that? How do you know that was that time it was?
But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives will cooperate in the story. It's the perfect alibi.
Okay, Gumshoe, did you see him there?
I have a theory that Portsman committed the murder, but he wasn't the one that Miles found in his office.
Maybe? Do you really think it's that perfect?
Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like. You'll see for yourself.
Detective Gumshoe!
You say yes there, I'll go check out his alibi. Be right back! Sir, I think we're in trouble. It's just like Mr. Portsman said.
Well, shit.
The guys down in criminal affairs said that they saw him out around 2 a.m. See?
Hang on, wait. Let's look at the what time did the it was stolen from the security office? It doesn't say when it was. Wait. Huh. Okay, so the story does add up. All of the evidence points to him being the culprit. So there must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere. Okay. This is gonna be tricky. If memory okay, exactly that time I was down in criminal affairs. What were you doing there? Hold it! So you paid the criminal affairs department a visit?
Yep. Right after I left the prosecutor's building, I head straight for the precinct.
Okay.
Hold it!
Hold it! It's as you say, however...
Yes, however, you're the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw?
I mean, it kind of looked like they were wearing, like, a solid black morph suit. Like, they were... it was like one of the background characters in Ruby Volume 1, to be honest. It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see.
Oh, come now. I'm sure you saw some. Try a little harder, why don't you?
I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters that you ran into the culprit.
Okay. The killer is a Power Ranger, of course! This game is probably the cutest Maggey has ever been. She is adorable and deserves nothing but the best. I 100% agree, Ender Geek. She is adorable and precious and deserves the world, and she and Gumshoe should make out.
Yeah.
You are correct, it was around 2 a.m.
Are you sure? It's really important to me that you were spot on with the time.
I remember checking my watch then, and make no mistake, it was 2. It's a glow-in-the-dark watch.
Ooh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came back to your office at 2.
Okay. Dang it, okay, hang on, what do we have? Okay, the badge, okay,
what do we have that can be a contradiction?
The body was found at 2:05, the gun, only one shot was fired, the secret safe, the stolen 0 series file, the master key, is there any, it's the master key to every office in the building. I keep forgetting we can do this. Okay, we're not gonna get any more detailed info than that.
Wait, can we look at the note?
I brought the 3 pieces of evidence by, just like we talked about on the phone. It looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later, buddy. Okay.
Can we do the thing that we did with the key or no?
What do you mean? What thing?
Are we able to flip the note around?
No, it's not letting me do that.
Shit.
Maybe we can do that to the book. Is that... Nope, not that one. The basketball hoop? I can't even click on the basketball hoop. Profiles. There are statements that you haven't pressed yet. There was? I thought I did all of them. I pressed that one. Press that one. Press that one. Ask around, I'm sure. I mean...
Okay, I don't think we pressed this one now.
We didn't, that's true. Well, we did go and ask around to confirm your testimony.
And it was just as I said, right? Yes, sir. Number of detectives said that they saw you around that time.
There are other detectives that work here? Where have they been? This one sucks. At his job,
yeah,
he sucks at his job. He's an angel otherwise, but...
And that's the ace I had up my sleeve. Jeez, why would you say that?
Impossible! He actually does have the perfect alibi. Oh, wait, is this the wait, what?
What's wrong? Why the sudden sullen look on your face?
Oh, is this one of those things where, like, we were supposed to intentionally lose or something?
Can't you say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we've reached just the end of the line, and it's time to get off this crazy train.
That wasn't even a sports pun.
You that!
Sir!
Please escort the young lady out, but remember, be gentle. Maggey!
I don't like how he said that word. How he said that phrase. The Detective Gumshoe! Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn this situation around, like some kind of turnabout. If only I had a clue. Did I miss something that can help me cast doubt on his alibi? The intruder I met could not have been Portsman, then who could it have been? I need to calmly think this through one more time, and with logic! Okay, Okay, the alibi and the other handgun, I guess? I don't see how files in disarray connects to any of this. Sure. Let's do this one. There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life, and one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once, meaning that it's entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight. Seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person. Are there more people involved in this case?
Maybe.
Wait, does Maggey have her gun? Did he steal Maggey's gun, maybe?
I thought Maggey didn't have a gun.
Did she not? I don't know. Maybe she... Which could mean there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. Was
my theory correct about it being 2 different people?
I think so. Okay, the files in disarray and the other visitor, that's the only 2 left. Maggie's a security guard now. She doesn't get a gun. Why not? Okay, what? Supposing there was yet another visitor tonight, that would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were upended twice. We know the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder, so it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think there was the work of 2 different people. But who? Was Buddy in on this? Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it, and once again after the murder by a second culprit, who is the owner of the second gun. I don't understand any of this anymore.
Yeah,
if we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back... Objection! Mr. Portsman! It seems that I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case.
Great, so you finally come to your senses.
Never! Mr. Edgeworth!
Sir, what are you saying?
Why not? Because this is Japanifornia, not America. Normal countries don't give everyone guns. Yeah. We really need to, get on that. We need another person who snuck into Edgeworth's office. Someone who has a gun. That's the exact same police issue model as Face. Gumshoe, it was you all along. Oh no.
Gumshoe, how could you? You betrayed us.
This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer. That may not be the case.
What do you mean?
The person I ran into was just your average thief.
Thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts?
Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. Just a random guy, I guess. And it means that in actuality, 2 culprits stole into my office tonight.
What do you mean 2?
It explains both why my shelves were disturbed twice and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portsman tricked Miss Bird and gained entry into my office.
Now you're just leading the argument. Why did I just go into a line of heart? You still don't have any actual proof, you know?
If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman, let's assume, for the sake of argument, that you're an asshole. In the end, if you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me, which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. Ransacked my shelves! This is the first time!
So then, this would be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right?
Correct. And then, also I'm Edgeworth, not Wright. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else, who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith?
But why did Mr. Faith come into your... Why did Mr. Faith come into your room, sir?
He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. And why... And...
Wait! What if the fucking thing was still outside?
What?
The basketball hoop!
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But wait, why did he
So
put...
he's thinking he's going into his partner's office, when he's actually going into the wrong one!
So, what, maybe the note was put there earlier? Huh. That would be when he noticed sounds coming from my office, would be my guess. Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right?
He must have thought it was odd, so he came into this office to check it out.
Correct, and as a detective, that was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there. Because it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. Mr. Portsman was not so merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then... he killed him. He silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. He's spiting on his chocolate medallion. Yeah, Portsman made all those changes to make Maggey think this was his room. It'd still be like that when Buddy shows up, though their version technically tracks. Yeah,
I'm a smart bitch.
This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind as he made his exit. He could afford to do that because he had also left the fake dying message behind.
You're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that?
That also is a line that sums up this entire series, basically. Well, if things were as simple as that, then all would be solved. However, there was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it gets complicated. Oh, this is where it gets complicated!
There was another visitor, sir?
Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so they stole the master key from the security guard's room, and then entered my room and searched through my shelves. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems that the thief found their prize.
The stolen zero file, right, sir?
Correct, only just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter.
So the shell's getting messed up twice in the two bullets. It was all because two different people were doing those things at two different times.
Yes, it's the only logical answer. What the fuck is going on anymore? I don't... precisely. So now, do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief and was not in fact Mr. Thief-Faced Killer. Your alibi for the time frame which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit.
What's so funny, pal? Absolutely splendid. Your scenario explains everything.
Oh, now he sounds California.
That's a California.
I mean, that's kind of like the stereotypical, like, California Valley Girl kind of thing.
Of course it does. It's Mr. Edgeworth after all. But, you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Oh my god, shut the fuck up! Supposing if, and that's a big if, your theory is right, it would indeed render my ability, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant.
Okay, what?
But there's still one defining point of your argument for which you have no evidence.
Yeah, what? How is this the first case? It's supposed to be the least complicated. But this is the least complicated case, and that spells bad things for the rest of them.
Hang on, I want to see something. This does...
What? What are you looking at?
Okay. I guess Septuple Anti is literally typing out YouTube to censor themselves.
Oh, yeah, that's just like an inside joke thing that we've got going on. You can blame Gray.
I was actually worried for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
You can blame Gray for that.
Okay.
Oh, can confirm easily the least complicated. Oh, great!
Mr. Edgeworth, you cannot get away with this!
But he has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point. Don't say that, sir!
I don't believe this! Don't worry, Maggey, I'll do something if I must. You know, I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, well, that's just how I am.
If the person you've met really was a plain old thief, then why is that person not your main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct.
I mean, because didn't we just proved that they can't be the same person, I guess? Or did we? I don't know.
That thief you ran into should be your real suspect, wouldn't you agree?
I guess.
We should be out there looking for the thief right now. They might still be nearby.
Wait, but then that was the wait, but it was what are you talking about anymore?
I hate to repeat myself, but as I have already said, I was training in
No, you weren't.
You were okay. Hold the fuck up. You were training in your room, and then you were at the fucking criminal division. Make up your fucking mind.
Unless the thief was carrying multiple guns fully loaded and shot one bullet from one before dropping it. I mean, sure that could have been it.
And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at criminal. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Why?
So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him!
So you think we should be out there looking for the thief?
Of course, now isn't the time to having these dead-end conversations.
Discussions?
Discussions.
I don't think it's at all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. Just have to find a way to prove it. Okay, what... Okay, okay. Hang on. Okay, okay, you were training in your room. Hold it. But according to Mr. Faith's note...
Sorry. Hold on. I thought we already cleared that up.
Wait, easier version, Buddy caught him in hand-to-hand, and he had to shoot Buddy with his own gun, but with Edgeworth, the thief got the drop on him so they could use the gun they came with. Yeah, I guess that could be it.
Didn't we say Jim left that note for me early in the evening? You have the proof that he left it at a different time. Say just before he was murdered.
I don't have any, no.
You see, so I insist again that I was in my office the entire time.
And when Jim came to deliver some evidence, you were down at Criminal Affairs. What? Why didn't you go there with Mr. Faith?
Because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap.
Well, it became a much longer nap after that.
You know those sofas in the hallway? He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits.
Oh, the sofa. The sofa. He's gonna say something about the sofa. And what of the evidence he brought?
They were things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items, a gun and a pendant.
Oh, some of your messages aren't going through. That's weird. Interesting. This piece of testimony seems too crucial. Let's slip through the cracks. Okay, Okay. Oh wait, he brought you a gun and a pen. So where are they now? Wait, what?
Yeah, where are they now?
A gun and a pendant.
Yes, this gun, which was the murder weapon, but where's the pendant? And this pendant, no.
What do you mean, no?
You know how I was rewatching the Miles as a Robot?
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna relate to a later case.
Oh, is this the unicorn sparkling in the Twilight line?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know that that's the exact same thing, and that picture is used in a later case.
And why were you taking them to Criminal Affairs?
There was something in the past case file I wanted to compare these two to.
Oh, really? A past case file?
But all this has nothing to do with the case right now.
I doubt it.
Anyway, I believe you'll find the long paper trail I'd left to be it to your satisfaction.
No, the Twilight Sparkle thing is game 2. That's true, but it probably isn't in this translation, unfortunately. Probably. Who knows? Maybe it is. If it is, I will be so happy. This is all matching up with what Detective Gumshoe found out. You both sailed right by the actual clue here. Congrats. Yeah,
What?
It's probably the other gun. It's probably related to the other gun that he hang on. Yeah, is it maybe this one? This gun? Right here? Oh, probably not, because they didn't stop that. Mr. Portsman, there's a large flaw in your logic.
Really, I think it holds up rather well, actually. What do you think is wrong with it?
Nothing. Let's move on. What?
like you at all, sir. Concentrate!
Also, let me check something. Explosion. Well, you saw that. We saw that. That was careless of me. I can't afford to do that, or the truth will slowly slip away. Remain calm, Miles. It's the only way. Presenting a random piece of evidence wasn't what I was talking about. It wasn't random! It was a, okay.
Maybe take a look over stuff? Okay.
Alright, sure. What, we got the badge, the
victim.
Yeah. The revolver. Oh, it has oh! The revolver has that exact same thing, the horse symbol engraved on it.
Shit!
That's interesting. Wait, no, don't go back there. I have no clue what it was that was censored then. You didn't happen to say the word trap, did you? Because I think I set up something on my comments that they would hold anything with that word for, like, looking for it or something. I don't know why it would not be held for review in the chat, though, if that was the case. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. Okay. Can't be expected to know what happened here after I left. Okay, but the gun didn't work, so... No, you didn't? Okay, then I don't know what that could be. I'll have to check my, like, words or something. Okay. It was... Wait, if he brought you the items, then why would he leave this note? Wait, what?
Oh my god, that's it, isn't it?
Is it?
Why did I just do a snap?
Only 2 pieces, I believe Oh, right, right, because the note said that there were more pieces of evidence. Only 2 pieces? I believe the proper phrase here is, you fail!
Excuse me?
You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me.
What are you talking about? I haven't hid anything from you.
You didn't even read it? Look, do I look like someone who reads things? I'm playing a visual novel. I did read it before, I just forgot the important part.
He said that he brought 3 pieces of evidence.
Well, here's a piece I think you
Where's
should read
the card?
carefully. Ah, it says that Mr. Face was bringing 3 pieces. Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman.
Can't believe it. To get tricked up by simple arithmetic.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Where is the missing piece of evidence? You have it, don't you, you annoying man? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe! You don't have...
You don't have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe.
You seemed extremely eager to do that. What?
But don't go any closer! I'm warning you! This is all part of the investigation. Don't even think about it. That is like the first time I've ever seen him get that aggressive with a pal.
Yeah, that was serious. Don't worry, Mr. Portsman. All sorts of people forget the number 3. Yeah, like, Gabe Newell. Edgeworth would know a thing or two about patting guys. He sure would. Can you try that one again? Okay, You keep kind of cutting out, like, at the height of your scream.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
That was better.
Anyway, hey, what's this? He had this on him, sir.
Ah, videotape. Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide.
Then why would he hide something like that?
There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. Now, does anybody have a VHS player in the current year of 2019? Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin. The KG-8 incident? The KG-8 incident?
That's the police case number, sir. Does this mean this video is evidence from that case?
Interesting. However, what's recorded on this isn't what's important right now, are you sure? Let's give the casing a thorough once-over. Oh!
Okay.
The blood. Yeah, that makes sense. The blood, yeah, the blood looks pretty bad.
There's blood, isn't it?
Remember, this game was made later than the others. This being a VHS rather than a DVD is actually a little tell. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh.
You mean this might be Detective Face blood?
Edgeworth would know a thing or two about having a secret videotape. I don't even... Wait, no, I just figured what that might be.
Oh my god.
No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. You told us that you had received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video. Yeah! It's totally suspicious! I'm here too! Did you remember that? Was it all at the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him?
You know very well there's no way to prove that!
Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints. If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would belong to the murderess, you and Mr. Faith and me and Gumshoe because we were just turning it around just now. Oh. Well, chocolate or not, he just ate it. And apparently it tasted really good because he was smiling as he fell down. 5:47 a.m. We should really be getting to bed.
Mr. Portsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Face, sir.
Very good.
And the results we got back from the lab techs on the tape turns out to be real solid, sir.
That's fascinating. I thought blood was a liquid.
Blood work came back and it was definitely Mr. Face blood on there. And as a bonus, they were able to lift a few of Mr. Face fingerprints as well.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside of the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir. It's been a while since you actually succeeded on a case. It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in a murder in my office. Please accept my apologies. Aw, it was nothing, really. Compared to what I've been through, I mean. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this continuity means Edgeworth hasn't had a chance to sleep since the next case. Oh boy. I consider myself lucky there was only a burglary and a murder this time, sir. Wait, wait, what have you gone through that's worse than that? Because because the last two things you've been on are an actual murder, and I guess that, wait, what? If it had been a holdup or a hostage situation, I'd throw my hands up in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person. Something tells me that we should have hired a different person for a security detail. I mean, his last two cases we saw were on guard and defending Iris from murder, and he won both. Right, yeah, that's true. Wait, what did he do? Oh, yeah, he did.
You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor.
And why would you say he was corrupt? Well, you see, Edgeworth, he killed a man.
Yeah.
You killed a man.
Well, I heard that there were a number of suspicious things related to this court case. There were even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir.
Ah, so he's a hypocrite. Forged evidence, huh?
They say that, they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons.
Ooh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession, as opposed to the upstanding people that we have here, like the woman who carries a whip all the time in court, the one who drinks way too much coffee, Winston. We never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office.
Yeah, whenever we got near that topic, he just clammed up.
Wait a minute, this file didn't seem to have anything to do with anything. What happened with what's up with that? Although we can be pretty certain that was to steal something.
This is between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that there's some huge organization involved behind the scenes.
What? Oh, well. If Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It would seem that we haven't heard the last of this.
Then Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy?
No, he's obviously the bad guy. He fucking killed a guy. I didn't say that, but rather that there are still many more mysteries for us to solve. At least 4. For example, we still haven't figured out the significance of this piece of... Yeah, this! Take that! Take that! The person who stole this file, the other villain of the night.
Yeah, I wonder who it was.
And what happened to the stolen pages? I wonder... Who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint? Wait a minute. Stolen pages. This is a mysterious... We're being held up by a mysterious man who doesn't seem to have a face. It was Slender Man! It was Slender Man all along! He's the thief! I cracked the case! Mr. Edgeworth, sir, I still have lines! Yes? I came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir! This card...
What is it, sir? Is it a bird or something on there?
I mean, it looks more like a plane to me. It's not just any bird. It's the mark of the raven, a 3-legged raven. Ah, yes, Slender Man and his famous weapon, gun. I mean, hey, look, if it's the perfect way to make it not look like he did it. Even you should know what this is, detective.
Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? The great thief everyone's talking about.
Yes, it is the mark of the great thief Yatagarasu. Under the mark of a legendary bird, the Yatagarasu is a noble to the end. A modern Robin Hood. Looks more like an egg salad sandwich to me. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. Is it just me, or does that hair look, like, right? It looks like a more extreme version of Phoenix's hair. What?
It does.
Three-legged? I don't even need to make the joke this time. Oh my god. Okay, though we don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The turnabout targets of the next game. The Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. The theft is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Once a target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Oh hey, it's Cecil! This is a Ghost Trick crossover. Oh, maybe? Maybe it's that. Is that what this is? I don't know. I haven't played Ghost Trick yet. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media, along with the single card. Although it has been a while since the Yatagarasu's last appearance.
Here, mister, look, something on the back.
What? Let me see.
The location of where the thief put the stolen files.
So the person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu organization. Quite a few keywords are popping up in this mystery. Yeah.
So, hang on. You know how you know how Edward said that he was supposed to look over those files because of from that Lana had?
Yeah.
Didn't she forge evidence or something one time or something?
That's true. Yeah, that was a thing that happened, I think. Oh no, it's not. That Yatagarasu photo just looked like Cecil, the MC in Ghost Trick. I mean, that would be a great twist if that was the thing. Ah yes, the most important keyword, organization. I mean, let's see what there's other options, you know, bird, knob, lots of interesting words we've said today. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming, for they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago.
Has this man slept in a minute?
I don't know, but it's the end! Yay, we finally... We finally finished the first chapter of this game.
Yay!
I mean, technically the first episode. There's multiple chapters per episode, but yeah. That means the culprit can't be Gumshoe. That's, oh yeah, because he's not organized at all. Alright, and, well, that was Turnabout Visitor. We could start Turnabout Airlines. What do you think? No?
Next time.
Alright. That's enough for today. Why is the music not playing? I feel like there should be music. Oh, there's new items unlocked in the gallery. What's that? Accolades. Oh, this is just where my achievements are. The friendship or pity. Oh, the photo album.
Miles looks so nice when he's like.
Wait, where is?
Like, look at him.
Oh yeah, he's in his element. It can't be Gumshoe. The murderer didn't have big yowie hands. Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, you can see these, like the CGs in high def. That's cool. That's, oh, and then this one. It's very cool. And the character compendium. We can see all of we can see all of like the sprites and animations of.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, and we can change the art style on. Wow, there's a. You can really see there's a huge difference here.
He literally changed his hair.
Yeah, they changed his hair color. Buddy Faith. Wait, when did he use? When did we see him do this?
Never.
Did we see him do? Is this? I feel like this might be something that'll come up later or something. In fact, some of these look like they haven't been used yet, like these walking animations for Maggey. She's so adorable.
She is. She's cute, and I want her to get with Gumshoe so bad.
It's only a matter of time. Oh, and also that I had not realized that Forensics and Officer looked slightly different. Do they still look? But in the. Okay, so in the 8-bit style, they just look like they have slightly different hats and jackets, but in the HD, they make the officer look like older, and give Forensics slightly different hair. That's neat. Oh, and also these sprites. This is cool. We can. We can. That's fun. Alright, that's cool. I like all of this stuff. And then there's the music player. We can play various songs from this game. But yeah, that was episode 1 of Ace Attorney Investigations, which we completed on episode 2. What do you think of all that, Sky?
It was good. I like Metroids, and I'm happy to be seeing more of him, especially since we only saw him like mainly the first part, or the first, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see a lot more of Edgeworth. I gotta say, the people involved in this, some of the new culprits and other things are interesting, and I feel like they're going to be a bit of a hassle. May I suggest a title for next stream? Sure, why not, Croak? What's your suggestion? I don't have any ideas yet. I still need to figure that out.
Wait, what's this one called?
I called it Maggey's Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day.
Nice.
Which I feel like I could call any part of this stream series that has Maggey in it by that name. Miles Edgeworth, Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. That's Croak's suggestion. I honestly don't know if that's going to fit in the thing, but we'll see. But yeah, I feel like this entire game is going to just be his terrible, horrible, no good, very bad days. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing all of this, and I can't wait to see what the next episode, Turnabout Airlines, is going to entail. Got anything else you'd like to say before we leave, Sky?
I am excited for this.
I'm excited for this too, and I'm glad to be going on this journey with you and with all of you guys watching. So next time, you have a point, and glad you two had fun with this. Yeah, we're having a fun time so far, and I hope that we keep that energy going, as we go into more and more complicated cases. How many episodes are there in this game? There's episode Turnabout Visitor, Turnabout Airlines, the Kidnap Turnabout, Turnabout Reminiscence, and Turnabout Ablaze. Interesting. Well,
Start each episode out of order?
yeah, you can, the thing that, in this one, you can actually just start at whatever episode you want. You can even, like, you can even skip to, like, different parts in the case that are separated by chapters. It's...
Not cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Kinda wish that they had that feature in the first collection. I believe they do have that feature in the Apollo Justice collection. I don't know about the Great Ace Attorney collection. I haven't looked into that one as much. But, yeah. This is a really well done collection of games.
Yeah.
And wait, we shouldn't be looking into the chapter select for that. That's probably spoilers. But yeah, well, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you tune in for next week when we start Turnabout Airlines. That said, I think it's really the first game that goes stupidly long with cases. But the way you phrased that, probably not the last. So that's gonna be fun. But you know, longer cases just means more time playing this game with Sky and all of you. So I appreciate that. They're sizable in 2, but not quite so excessive. I see. Thank you for a wonderful time. And yes, on that note, I'm Miss JukeBox 8.
And I'm Sky Cloud Lord.
And thank you for a wonderful time.